When I say NBA, you say breakdown.
Break it down.
Welcome to the NBA Breakdown. Dave Mendonca, Audley Stevens. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Hey.
Audley, how's it going, man?
What you said?
I was just trying to invade your personal space.
Yeah, I realize that. Give me some room, man. And take some chiclets or something.
Sorry, man. Guy's so sensitive. I don't get it. Anyway, let's talk some hoops. That's why we're here. First off, Gilbert Arenas recently says that some of his teammates on the Washington Wizards have hidden agendas. Now, there's quite a few free agents on that team like after the season, so he's suggesting that the reason why the Wizards are stinking so far is because, they're being too individualistic, So what do you think? Hidden agendas.
Hey, sports is a funny thing. And you know why I say that? Because winning makes all this stuff go away. They start winning a few games, and all of a sudden, no hidden agendas. You know what they'll say? They're playing for a contract. Oh, they're free agent. They're playing for a contract. So now, who cares?
It's interesting. There's also a quote from Arenas saying, "Do I really have to take the reins again like I did 2 seasons ago and just dominate, just take over games?"
That's what he's paying for. That's why.
What about the other guys?
That's how he became Agent Zero. That's what all these things. That's how he became the guy who he was. So to answer your question, Gilbert, yeah, what's the problem?
No, but you still need the other guys on the team to participate. The Karan Butlers, Jameson, he's doing well. He's back.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
But the other guys, what are they doing? Brendan Haywood, where are you?
He was injured. The Washington Wizards have experienced a ton of injuries, much like a few other teams, so that has a lot to do with it. But the whole, free agency thing, come on, Gilbert, look, go out there and play your game. You know what? We know who you are. Go out there and dominate. Go out there and score baskets. Make these guys look sick, man. That's what you gotta do.
All I have to say is breath mints. He needs them. That's all I'm going to say. On to the other topic here. Allen Iverson thinking about retirement. What do you say? What do you think?
What's there to think about, man?
Should he retire? Is this for real though? Is he just going to go to some playoff team that wants him, like when the postseason hits?
There's something wrong with that. That's not a new phenomenon in the NBA.
No, but
a guy will sit out all season long and a final stretch run. A team will give him a call and say, "Ring-a-ling-ling, you want to come play with us to win a ring?"
You know what I'm sick and tired of? These athletes saying, "I'm going to retire. I'm retired." Then 2 days later, hey, guess what? I'm signing with another club. It's ridiculous. I say, Iverson, if you're going to retire, just retire, man. You got some coin in your pocket. Your pockets are exploding with Benjamin Franklin. It's like crazy. Come on. It's exploding.
Speaking of upset, Iverson's got more money than you.
Yeah, he does.
That's the truth of the matter.
He does, man. I think it's ridiculous.
Look, if you want to come out and play, play. I mean, the reality is, guys, we talked about this, we know the issue is, no one wants him. Nobody wants the guy. And it's not because he's not a talented guy. He is talented. The problem is the attitude that's going alongside with it. He hasn't come to the stage, that personal stage where you come to commitment and this, you say to yourself, "I'm not the player I once was. I'm a different guy," and you have to accept that role. And he just hasn't done that yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? As long as he doesn't, if he doesn't go there, if he doesn't accept it, he's not going to play for any team because that's basically been the barrier. That's been the barrier. All right. Chris Bosh recently has said, "Listen, give me some love." The 2003 NBA draft, everyone talks about LeBron, Melo, D-Wade. But Bosh is like, "What about me?" He puts up double-doubles and stuff like that. Why does why does he not get his due? You know what I mean? So does he have a legitimate argument?
He does, but you know what? You don't need him, Chris. Chris, listen to me, man. You don't need him at all. We all know what you got. Look, you lead the league going to the free throw line. That means you got the rest respect. They know what kind of guy you are. Teams double team on a nightly basis. You got coaches respect. They know what kind of guy you are. Look in the mirror. You got self-respect. You know what kind of guy you are. Who cares about that other stuff, man?
You know what, Chris? If you're watching, I'm sure you're inspired by what you just said.
That's passionate stuff.
Passion. But you know what? I believe if Bosh, you keep on producing the way that you're doing, you're going to get your recognition. You're on the All-Star team. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the talk about D-Wade, LeBron, all those cats. Just keep on doing what you're doing.
And the reality is, until he takes his team deep into the playoffs, until he's on the upper echelon where he's getting on ESPN highlights every night because he's dunking on people or hitting game-winning buzzer-beater shots, he's not going to get there. So If you're not doing that, it's not going to happen. So why focus on that, man? We know what kind of guy you are. We all know you're a special player. We all know you got talent. Forget that rest of the stuff, man. Go and keep doing. Make that stuff motivate you to be a better player. Period.
Chris, we love you. We're coming over to your house, front doorstep. We're bringing pot roast. Okay, we're bringing pot roast.
How do you know he's not like he's against pot roast? Maybe he's a vegetarian.
No, he's not.
How do you know?
There's no way. Come on. There's no way.
I am.
All right, so we go from like a successful guy, like Chris Bosh, to a very unsuccessful team like the New Jersey Nets. Yet to win a game this season, and
they're on a brutal road trip right now.
Western road trip.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
What's it going to take for this team to turn around? At all.
The other team's got to miss the bus. That's not show up. That's about it. I mean, these guys. I mean, first off, injuries. We know the injuries are killing them. They've had a lot of guys out, and now they're just in a rough road trip. I'll tell you something. You know, even if they didn't have the injuries, this road trip would be rough. It really would. And they're off to a bad start, and you know what? That record, the Miami Heat record, that 1988 record they got of 17 straight losses, that's well within reach if you're a New Jersey Nets player.
This guy's dropping stats on me. I never knew he did research. This is awesome, man.
It's not research, it's natural knowledge. I got it up here, man. I'm here.
Well, the Nets did get some good news. They got guys like Devin Harris, Courtney Lee back from injury, so hopefully that improves things. And of course, the play of Brook Lopez, that guy's so underrated. Like, no one really talks about that.
You like Brookie?
I like that guy. He'll get you some boards, he'll get you some points, but he just doesn't get the recognition, you know?
Okay, so that Miami Heat record, is that in jeopardy? Is it tied? What happens? Tell me, what I want to Dave Mendonca fans.
I'm calling it right now. I think the Nets will tie it.
Wow.
They will tie it.
He knows how to go on a limb, man. Wow.
They're going to tie it. All right, so now another topic. Nate Robinson. In a game against the Nets. I can't keep my face straight. In a game against the Nets, time's ticking down, late first quarter. He turns around, nails a three on his own hoop, okay? So picture it. You know, he's dribbling, time ticking, nails a three, turns around, nails a three, own hoop. He goes to the Knicks bench. Knicks head coach Mike D'Antoni livid, pissed, yelling at him. Does D'Antoni have a legitimate beef?
What kind of question is that? Of course he does. Who scores on their own nets? Come on. But you know what happened here? No, and this is the kind of guy Nate is. He recognized that the New Jersey Nets were in trouble and needed some points, so he thought he'd kind of contribute by maybe scoring a three-pointer for him. That's really what he did. He's a nice guy.
No,
good on you, Nate, man.
No, he's not.
Good job. He's a good guy.
I don't know if you guys saw D'Antoni's reaction.
Yeah, no, D'Antoni lost it. I mean, it was on an inbounds play, like 0.5 seconds left on the clock, and I don't even think he was really paying attention. He just kind of heaved it up and it went in. And I think he shocked himself, because what was really funny about it is his reaction when D'Antoni was going. He's like, what?
I know.
What? What do you mean, what? You scored out of no basket, Nate. Come on, man.
I would not do that if I was in this situation. I would not have hoisted that three.
He's got to make it on the floor first.
Okay, I'm not going to take that. Anyway, that's about it, buddy. I think we've exhausted our time. I think we're running out of time.
Hold on. Actually, I do have one final note for the viewers outside. The NBABreakdown.com is the site you need to check out because we've got a special online poll happening right now at this very moment. The question is, does Dave Mendonca look like Bud Bundy? Check it out.
Break it down.